Hello, my name is Angel Bringas, and well, first of all, here is my digital ID from the school. And well, in this video, I will talk about my evidence 2, my manual for environmental awareness and action, and how I really want to be a real agent of change and not just to do activism and greenwashing. Well, first of all, talking about sharing my manual, I turned into 4 simple infographics that I did that was personal, citizen, consumer, and professional. And well, I think that the important part of this is not just like uploading the files of the task. I'll present the infographics in class or students groups. I'll try to use QR codes on the campus so people can scan them. And I also share each one if I can on my Instagram account that we created during this term of the, like when we worked on Teams previously. I think that it would be a great idea to put them on that and that people can watch them. And well, I think that those actions will be so meaningful because they can create a real change and they can make people change their mind about selectiveness and greenwashing. Talking about the personal dimension, I did lose, like, for example, the ones I put in my infographics, like I recycle, so I already do enough, and answering the questions, we know that they could lead to false action. And well, I think that to transform that, I want to set clear and sustainable habits such as reducing used plastics, using public transport more often, and checking reliable sources before like speaking without knowing like the true information on what's going on your city. Now talking about the citizen dimension, I see truly transformative participation as voting with climate criteria, supporting at least one local environmental initiative, and asking for data when authorities announce green plans, because many times like the government posts like many announcements on many like new projects that they can apply, talking about green or green cities or sustainability, and we just let us take like by the words without knowing if the government or the political parties are really going to implement that when they are into control of the city. So I think that it's important to also know on reliable sources if they are going to be useful, and like to look deeper than the one like just the simple stuff that appears like on the announcements. Then for the consumer dimension, I can identify like fake sustainable messages when brands only use words like also eco or green without data or certification. So I think that in this part it's like also doing the same as the announcements with the government parties, like to look if the companies are really doing what they're promised, talking about green and sustainability, and if they are not, we should like stop consuming those brands and start consuming the ones that really practice them, like for example local small markets or local brands that are really creating an impact on our planet. And finally, for the professional dimension, I want to integrate sustainability into real decisions in my future job, not just as a label. For example, also asking for indicators in our project, because also our own brand can be talking like us if we were looking at it on the consumer dimension, like they are talking about green stuff, sustainability, but we just let us take also because we work on that company and we think that we are doing enough just being there. And I think that maybe it's important like to press our own company or the company in which we work in order to get like more precise data, more accurate data, and to force them to like to help the planet, the environment, and obviously to reduce activism and greenwashing. So that's it. Thank you and good afternoon.